Hey guys, it's Shamari. Shamari Kids around for any movie positive train to another video today. I know I'm kind of speaking really fast, but I'm trying to just get this video through before my storage gets deleted or something, before my storage stops, because I tried to make this video for a while and it just keeps on, just stopping in the middle of the video saying, oh, my storage is full. So yeah. I've actually also been trying to do this video for like such a month now, ever since I was at 4th 9th Street on the F and the G. Excuse me. Yeah. So, before I actually talk about what I'm going to talk about in my video today, for my part 5 of the Money Pop special, I accidentally did something in school, so now my mom's kind of mad about it, and she took the tracks away. I have my trains, but, I can't make a layout without the tracks. So, sadly, that's kind of a bummer for me. I did that, not anyone else, so, I'm kind of going to have to wait for that back. Now, when I do get myself back, I definitely promise you guys that I will make my Part 5 layout, which is my Moody Power Switch testing for the 2-year anniversary of my, YouTube channel. Yeah. And speaking of anniversary, this is my 3-year anniversary with my mom and my stepdad, so, I'm at the house alone. There are BBQs. The others are at my grandmother's house, so, I'm just here alone. I'm just waiting for them to come back, So here, I'm going to talk about my video today where, as you see some sort of weird track layout, this is the cover line of the F and the G train from Bergen Street to Church Avenue. Now, what I want to talk about, why I'm talking about this is for the F Express. I was just reading some things and they actually saw the F Express on, I didn't really see it, but I actually rode an F Express and a G Express, which is very, very rare. You would never see a G Express, especially on the Manhattan-bound track. So, that's really rare for me. Never seen nothing like it before. Yeah, I just found it pretty cool. Yeah. So, now what I want to talk about today is the F Express. No, not the F Express. Yeah, F Express technically. So, from Bergen Street, as we see, this is the lower level side, and that's the upper level side. This part right here, it goes to J Street Metro Tech. And then you see these little dots with the tracks near it. That's where it goes to the upper level, which you can see it coming from right there. And then you see this part right here. This is the lower level tracks. And the station, if you don't know, the Bergen Street lower level is actually, I don't know, it's probably in construction right now because last week I was actually at the Bergen Street station on the F train riding an F Express from not J Street, Smith 9th Street to Church Avenue, yeah. And I was in the front of the train, so you kind of get that little window view where you get to see the front of the train, which is kind of cool. And yeah, so as you know that part where you switch from the lower level tracks to the upper level tracks, that part would be pretty cool to see the Bergen Street lower level. But I actually did see the red lights to the tracks, not just on the wall. Those red signals in the tracks. I meant the tunnels and stuff. When I'm saying signals in the tracks, that means that they're actually doing construction. So sometimes if you was on the 2 train or the 1 train, for instance, 1 to, lots of trains, you will see that they're, for example, if the train was running loco, if every single train on the line was running loco, that they will put these red light signals on the express track to signal that they're doing construction. And then once they're doing the construction, that's when they put a yellow light to signal for the trains to go slow. And then, because, they don't want anyone to get hit by a train while they're doing construction. So, yeah. And then once the train is done, then there's a green light that's placed somewhere. And then the train, just gets to go regular speed. If, for example, if you're outside, you can't really see the light that good, so they might put a flag or something like that, so, they usually put that in the tracks. So, as I think I already said, I saw that at Bergen Street. Not only at Bergen Street, but they also just, see those red lights just flashing right there in the tracks. But also, I heard many saws and all this type of stuff, so, they might be actually stealing Bergen Street lower level, or they might be reopening it. Because I actually did read a whole bunch of stuff saying they might not reopen the lower level because it's going to cost too much, which is $75 million. Plus they have to make it ADA accessible, and they also have to make not mezzanine, the street level have an elevator, all that type of stuff. So that's gonna cost a lot for the MTA. So they might not be able to reopen the lower level, but at the same time they really should, or they actually could, because they also said that. They also said they might reopen the lower level because at Bergen Street, Bergen Street is one of the most busiest stations of the Clover line, and that's just a local stop. And you would have just want the F train to bypass Bergen Street for no reason, so something like that. That'd be pretty disappointing for the F train to bypass Bergen Street, where you have to go to Coney Island or something like that, or somewhere past Church Avenue. They're gonna have to get a G train to go to Church Avenue somewhere, then wait for another F train. That'll take a while. So what they should do is reopen the Bergen Street level. So that's why I'm saying that, as the train would just like come out for this little portal, then skips Carroll Street, or the local tracks will go to Carroll Street, skip Smith Knight Street, local Smith Knight, a bunch of switches right here. Yeah, 4th Avenue, 9th Street, 7th Avenue, which is the express stop, 15th Street, Prospect Park, Fort Hamilton Parkway, and then it comes out that portal. The express tracks come out that portal, and then they just Church Avenue right there. Then the Church Avenue yard portal right there. Then a Ditman Street. I don't know what's inside the yard, so I just drew something like this because that's like a good map of a yard. Yeah, I'm just being sarcastic. You know. So as you know, at 7th Avenue, it's just like a real long portal of tracks that just go straight under 15th Street and Fort Hamilton Parkway. So yeah, that's why I didn't spend my time just making that all in the lower level. So that's you know. Now, what else I wanted to do was I also made a little map of the F and the G train. As you know, if you're trying to get to the G train, you can just take the A train from Bergen Street. I meant not Bergen, J Street Metro Tech to Hoist Skimmerhorn Streets. So then you know, you can take the A and then Hoist Skimmerhorn to the G. In case if the F train goes express, and you'll hate that. So speaking of the F train going express, right here is like a little. You know that these black dots mean local stations, and then the white dots mean express stations. The station would technically become express if they actually reopen the Bergen Street lower level. So yeah, that the local station would be Carroll Street, Smith Knight Street, the 4th Avenue, 9th Street, the 7th Avenue, 15th Street. I don't know why I did this. 15th Street, Prospect Park, and Fort Hamilton Parkway, and then Church Avenue, which will terminate the G train. Now, speaking of these stations, what I was trying to say is, if they actually restore the Bergen Street lower level, then the F train can just like permanently just go express down there without having to go to the upper level. But if the MTA feels like it's a bad idea, then they could just at late nights they could just put the F train up to the lower level at late nights that would go local the whole time for late nights until it's 5 o'clock. And just not late nights no more, so now the F train would just continue its route down to the Bergen Street low level, open its doors for the first time, and then close it. Not first time, but what I'm trying to say. Yeah. And then a little bit of a bonus feature down here at Church Avenue, where the FNG is at, like a little rush hour extension for the G train to go to Avenue X. So at Ditman Street, the F train would probably go there on the a rush hour, or would skip there on a rush hour. The G train would just go there regularly. And 18th Street, that's an express stop. So that I think I don't know. I don't know every single place on the. I think I actually skipped Bay Parkway, so I kind of feel bad about that. I don't know none of these parts right here. So I just drew 4 random stations because I knew that there's actually 4 stations between Express Stop and 18th Avenue. Kings Highway is either Bay Parkway or Kings Highway. I really don't know. And then the Express Stop right here is Avenue X that I'm trying to just get my point across. And at Avenue X, there's the tracks to the Coney Island Yard, where the G train can go there, and then just like relay right there, and then come out for the Coney Island Yard. So yeah. Now, if I probably didn't mention this, the F train could just go express regularly without having to stop regular days, probably on weekends too if they accept it. and stop at 7th Avenue, which is express service. Then down to Church Avenue, which is express service too. As G trains, the G trains would just run local, Carroll, Smith, 9th Street, 4th Avenue, 9th Street, 15th Street, Prospect Park, Fort Hamilton Parkway, and Church Avenue. And for a little rush hour, the you know Southside Ditmas Avenue, 18th Avenue, between 18th and Kings Highway or Bay Parkway, and then the Avenue X. Then we have Neptune, 8th Street, and Coney Island Avenue for the F train. Yep, so that's pretty much it for this video. I probably just want to mention one more thing. I really don't know what I'm about to say, but yeah, that's pretty much just it for the video. Let's be about the F Express. Yeah. And I was also doing like a little remake of the, everything on this map right here. Well, not really like a remake, but this was the first time I tried to do it, but it really came out really bad. So, Bergen Street, F and the G train at all times. Reopen Bergen Street lower level so the F train can stop down there. And then continuous express service to 7th Avenue and Church Avenue. Then to Carroll Street, Carroll Street for the G train at all times, F train at late nights. Smith 9th Street, F train at late nights and G train all times. 459th Street, F train at late nights, G train at all times. Transfers available to the D train late nights, N train at late nights, R train all times, and W train for rush hour. That's 7th Avenue. F and the G train at all times because the F train is going to make an express stop at 7th Avenue. G train is going to make its local stop. Or if not, at late nights, the F train will pull up on the local track. For Hamilton Parkway, F train at late night. Wait. Oh, I did not mean to do this. 15th Street Prospect Park is really supposed to be right there. And for Hamilton Parkway is supposed to be there. So, 15th Street Prospect Park, F train at late nights, and G train at all times. For Hamilton Parkway, F train at late nights, G train all times, and Church Avenue, F energy at all times, whereas the G train terminates. And the stupid escalator thing I made this one upside down, so that makes me even more stupid. So yeah. Then as you see, this little G train rush hour thingy for the G train, that's just like a next page feature. Yeah. Again, I really don't know these 4 stops right here. I think is Avenue I, Avenue N, Bay Parkway, then Avenue P, I think. Then this express stop is either Kings Highway, I think, and then Avenue X. And I know the rest 3 stops is Neptune, 8th Street, NYU, New York Aquarium, and Coney Island Avenue, BDFQ, DFAQ, So that's actually pretty much it for this video. Thanks for watching this video. I hope that they restore the F Express. And when I say just restore the F Express, I also means open the Bergen Street lower level. So please MTA, please, $75 million would actually be a lot for a customer. So please restore the Bergen Street lower level, so people don't have to wait there for a local train and then take too much time. Yeah. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. See you. Oh, and they also made this little custom late night subway map where everything is normal except right here, where I also messed up the map where the F train would, just go local from on the Queens Boulevard line. That's pretty much it. So, yeah. That was pointless. Later. Maybe not later. Yeah. Like a weekend. Or weekend-er. Yeah. Pretty much it. Or maybe I could just say like one more thing. I kind of keep on talking for the whole video. That's what I know. So, about the map on the week. This is a weekend subway map. So, the 1 train's fine, 2's fine, 3's fine. 4 train, I think, is local. It's not local all the time. So, if you want to go express, you just take the 5 train. 5 trains are ready for Dyer Avenue, Bowling Green. For service of Flatbush Avenue, Brooklyn College, take the 4 train to Franklin Avenue, or you can take it to Fulton Street. Not really Fulton Street. You could take it to Borough Hall, and then take a 2 train. Wherever you want to transfer out the 2 train to get to Flatbush Avenue. Yeah. The 6 train is good. There's no Diamond 6 trains, so use the 6 train regularly. No Diamond 7 trains, use the 7 train. The A train is fine. The B train has no service, so use the C train from 145th Street to 59th Street. Then the D train from Atlantic Avenue, Barclay. Then the D train at 59th Street to Atlantic Avenue, Barclay Center. And then the Q train to Brighton Beach. Sometimes for the C train, it would just stop at 145th Street. So what you should actually do is use the A train from 145th Street to 168th Street, or you can use the M3 bus, free transfers. The D train is fine. There's no Diamond D train service either. Nor is there any Diamond 5 train service either, so if you wanna use the Diamond 6 D train, you can't. Just use the D train. E train limited, not local. For the Queens Boulevard line, it's local, so just use no express service. Or you can just use the F train. F is fine. Sometimes it will just terminate at Church Avenue for no reason. G train's fine. J is fine. L, M will be extended to 96th Street, 2nd Avenue on the Q line. So what you should do is use the D train at 47th Street, at 4750th Street, walking from the center to the to 7th Avenue, 53rd Street for E train at Queens Plaza, and then take the E train to Queens Plaza, and then take the R train to 71st Avenue. The N train is local in Manhattan. It's actually local the whole time, except on the 4th Avenue line. Local in Manhattan. For express service, use the Q. The Q is fine, R is fine, S is fine. All S trains are fine. W train has no service. Use the R to 57th Street. Then use the R to 57th Street, then the end of Ditmars Boulevard. Then the Z is just knocked out, so just use the J. Staten Island Railway is fine. Thanks for watching this video. I'm actually done with the video. That's it. Later.